So today is 316. Now, if you're not familiar with religion, but you are familiar with WWE, you know this is Stone Cold Steve Austin Day. Now, I want to take time to appreciate what he has done for WWE and professional wrestling as a whole. I feel like him and many others within his group or within his class kind of propelled wrestling to another level. I mean, you had the golden era, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Ric Flair, Macho Man, all those guys, they kept it afloat. And when WWE needed something else, that extra push to kind of keep them alive going into the 2000s, Stone Cold was at the head of that and really carried them to new heights. I mean, his feud with Vince McMahon, The Rock, everything he was a part of, everything he touched turned to gold. And that's just a testament on how good he was at his craft. I mean, I watched his documentary on YouTube not that long ago, and the stuff that he had to deal with. I mean, he was on the verge of losing his job. He couldn't come up with a name. Nothing was sticking. Come to find out, he got his name from his wife telling him his food's getting stone cold. And stuff like that behind the scenes. I mean, his story, everything he'd been through, his second match with The Rock, how he had left the company out of nowhere, didn't come back. They got him back for the last match. The Rock, WrestleMania, The Rock goes over. The crescendo of all crescendos happens, and I don't even know if that's the right word to use, but you understand what I'm saying. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, this man changed a whole company. I mean, what wrestling was about. I mean, the Attitude Era. It was him. You know what I'm saying? The not sit down and do what the boss tells you kind of thing. That was him. You know what I'm saying? He was always against the machine. And I know he sided with him later on in his career. That really didn't stick too well, but his whole thing was, I guess, anti-boss in my eyes. His main story that I think really propelled it. But man, I don't think wrestling would ever be where it is without him or others too. The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, John Cena, all those people played a part, but the people in my eyes who saved it was him and the others that were in his class during that time. I mean, you saw the ratings and stuff like that, the war with WCW. He really, had that extra oomph to him, and he's an icon. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't watch wrestling, you hear that fucking glass break, it's going to be a can of whoop ass that's getting opened later. Okay? It's beer's going to be flying, stunners everywhere. That's just him, right? But had to make this video. One of the most iconic wrestlers, if not the greatest of all time. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Is he your greatest wrestler of all time? Is he in your top 5, top 3? Where does he rank for you? But that's it for me. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.